Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Ngāti Kata Unu First Nations people, and I do apologise if I've pronounced it wrong. For those that are in this region, please, if I've got it wrong again, please let me know. So thank you for having me. Yes, I am back in New Zealand. Feel like I crammed 3 months into my 2 weeks back home in Australia. Daughter's graduation, early Christmases, last minute Christmas shopping, bought myself a new second-hand car. I don't buy new. I can't see the point in paying, an extra $10,000-15,000 to just drive it out onto the street. But yeah, way overdue. So for a new car, 14 years and 310,000 kilometres later. So thank you for joining me. Was a busy 2 weeks, and now it flew in late last night. So I hope the light is okay for the readings today. I am reading a little bit later in the day than what I normally would, but I had to give my mum her chemo this morning and go to the shop, supermarket, and stuff like that. So let's see how we go. What I want to have a look at in this particular reading is, the Matt Gaetz report. Now what? Cash Peter's got that absolutely correct in his pictures, and that a lifeline was thrown for Matt Gaetz. He's now apparently been signed on as an anchor at One America. Yeah, I won't say news because it's not a news channel, but OAN, and doing doing appearances or messages on cameos. But he's been signed on as an anchor at OAM, the online far right media mob. And he remembering that Gaetz was Trump's pick for AG. Now, I had when I read on it forever ago, I did see the report was coming out. I just wasn't sure whether it was going to be leaked or actually presented. I think at the time I said leaked. Sorry about this. I've turned half my cards upside down, and I don't read upside down, so I'm just going to yap to you while I turn them up the right way. That the report was going to come out. Now, you've got to remember that this dude is the guy that Trump picked for his attorney general. So to be the lead lawyer in the country, you just really got to wonder at these picks when, the lead guy that you picked is part of the report came out to confirm that, yes, he had paid for underage carnal knowledge of a minor, and apparently had spent tens of thousands of dollars on drugs and sex. And is it Madison Cawthorn that blew the whistle on the parties way back in the day? And the Republican absolutely vilified him, and he was forced out of the party, etc. Well, I think he's feeling a bit vindicated. So, I'm just going. I'm not feeling. I don't think I got last time when I read on it that Gaetz was actually going to get into trouble for it because Daddy's money and his influence, etc. But I just want to have a look. There doesn't seem to be a Trump pick for his cabinet. Now, I say his name. I have no qualms saying his name. He has absolutely no power over me in saying the name. It's not like saying Voldemort. It's a bit like Harry Potter saying Voldemort because it has no power, and I'm not invoking him. But let's have a look. I'm not bringing him forth, so to speak. It's just a name. It's like me saying my name. But let's have a look. I want to have a look at the rest of the cabinet picks, actually, because I've never seen Gaetz getting in big trouble for this, sadly. Don't know that Ginger will stick around for long, but it is speaking volumes about Trump's cabinet picks. So let's have a look. How's this reflect on Trump's other cabinet picks? Well, there's more surprising news coming out of left field in regards to this page of cups. It's about information being brought forward, something unexpected that's in the cup, challenged by the voter. The challenge is the voter, the people standing up. At the foundation, we've got big announcement coming forward in the past, hidden agendas. Okay, the hidden agenda being revealed, crowning this reading, restriction, restricted by the law, immediate future, unlucky, externally, Russia, internally, difficult burden to carry, hopes and fears, justice, love these two cards being beside each other, justice, the outcome, sun shining on them, secrets coming to the surface, and we've got then the hollow victory as there is strength in the light being shone on the snakes in the path, and the sword that is coming for that energy. We've got the infighting, the infighting between perhaps Trump and Musk, or infighting within the Trump and Musk, or Musk and Putin, and the emotionally overwhelming. Okay, movement forward, not terribly ordered, but slow movement forward, judgment, packing up the truth and moving forward, mercenary actions, and finding themselves in this tower moment. So here we've got information coming forward. Is it about the election or the Homeland Security? But this is my election manipulation card. This is my volatile information. It's very unpalatable, but here we've got the 3 support, and this is my Avril Haines card. Things being looked at differently or stopped, and the information coming out, message being brought forward. I'd say this is Avril Haines's report. A lot of anxiety, but then massive amount of information coming forward about the wannabe emperor. Okay. So what I'm getting from that, because I was asking about the what I'm getting because I was asking about the cabinet picks. What's happening is those that got picked for the cabinet positions. Now, I have said a while ago that we are observing the downfall of the oligarchy. We are we are in the throes, and they are going to get worse before they get better. Just be aware of that. We are in the throes of the downfall of the misogynistic patriarchal, in the likes of, and just even to use an example from Australia, Alan Jones, who was untouchable for decades and decades and decades, was arrested a couple of months ago. He was one of these powerful oligarchs, was arrested. You've got, what was his name? Alfie, whatever his name was, in Florida. Again, really powerful money, arrested. You had the CEO of the gambling site, arrested. You had the guy in France that put the really big bet on, arrested. What you're finding is that these people, they now had the spotlight shone on them, and they're actually finding themselves in a very uncomfortable position where they were under the radar for so long, and now all of a sudden they're not. So I will have a look. Is there going to be further action taken in regards to Matt Gaetz? Because first of all, you had the ethics committee subpoenaed him. He never turned up. Oh, strange how some people get arrested for turning up and some don't. Never turned up. So failed to front the ethics committee. Now he's complaining that he never had a chance to put his side forward. Well, actually you did. You just chose not to take it. But apparently not only spending on the drugs and the SEX, but he received excessive complimentary gifts and favours and privileges, and yeah, so I wonder if this is going to go forward further for him. Come on down, let's have a look. Is Matt Gaetz actually going to be held accountable? Just bring that down, see if I can get that light a little bit better. Okay. I do apologise. It'll take me a couple of days to get my bearings in order. Okay, let's have a look. Is Matt Gaetz actually going to get into trouble? So we've got here the past. The gifts in the past is the signifier here. And the challenge for him is ending. Well, his political career has ended. There's no two ways about that. His political career is at an end. But we've got here being trampled underfoot. Okay, I want to have a look. I'm going to have a look to see whether he'll get in more trouble. But then I want to have a look to see about his future with OAN. Comparing him to Tucker Carlson, who had the plum role at Fox and is now, well, you could pretty much say freelancing, not doing terribly well. But I mean, Tucker Carlson's not financially badly off either. I think his mother had an empire happening there. But yeah, the end of a significant end of a cycle for him. Foundation is the conflict, the infighting, the throwing under the bus. In the past, the gift that was presented. Okay. Oh, this is actually quite interesting. What I'm getting when I say gift that was presented, I just pop this on here because the wind's starting to come up. If he hadn't been nominated for Attorney General, and then if he just minded his own business and stayed in Congress, would these steps have been taken? This is interesting. Okay, crowning the reading. Skilled work going on behind the scenes in regards to this. There's a money trail here. Going forward, more information to come forward about payments and money. Externally, judgment. Now, I know you just saw me turn that over because I don't actually read upside down, but I'm wondering whether this is supposed to be upside down judgment. Oh no, I do have cards upside down. It's just me with my shuffling again. Yeah, externally facing a judgment moment. Internally, moving on, moving away, packing up his swords. He's going to OAN. Hopes and fears. The voters, again, can also be end of an emotional cycle. I don't see him staying married to Ginger for very long now that this has all come out. So it could be an end of his marriage here. An emotional end. The outcome, nightmare situation. Lots of information coming forward, headlines in regards to, well, the Emperor, an agreement. I don't think this is Trump. I'm just wondering whether this is Daddy coming to an agreement with him. Three of Pentacles, dark money behind the scenes, still living his life of luxury. Might find itself removed, disappointment, loss. And then we have the courts. Government, or it could be government, loss in government, walking away in the face of the loss, and then a new career. Oh dear. Okay, I want to see how that new career is going to go. Defending himself, heartbreak, loss, disappointment, the karma catching up with him. Okay, so no, I don't think he's going to end up in big trouble. I think he's just having a dang it moment. That was D-A-N-G, dang it moment, where he's had to walk away from his very lucrative Congress career and checking my cards. His very lucrative Congress career and find a new career. But I want to have a look to see how that new career is going to go. So he's now an anchor at OAN. Didn't look to see who else was over there. Don't know whether Tucker is or any of his ilk. But how's that job going to go for him as an anchor at OAN? Remembering we are in changing times and these far-right outlets are not doing so well. They will briefly. Let's have a look. Show me. So yeah, no, unfortunately, I'm not getting that he's going to end up in big trouble with the with all this corruption. Sadly, I think they're just good riddance. See you later. But how's his career at OAN going to go? Show me Matt Gaetz' career at OAN. How's that going to go? OAN. Let's have a look. Okay. King of Pentacles, sitting on his throne, holding his scepter. It is emeralds as well, which is very much to Elon Musk. I wonder if it is. Okay, we'll see where this goes. Walking away, the challenge, emotionally walking away. Okay. I'm gonna pause that there for 2 seconds. I'm not gonna pause the computer. I'm just gonna pause that reading. Is this King of Pentacles Elon Musk? Bring out my mini Rider-Waite. Is this King of Pentacles Elon Musk dictating the terms? The Lovers, Trump and Musk. Oh, the fighting, the infighting, the heavy burden, the female, and the voter, and moving on, ending. Okay. Did ask, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune turning and poor choices. Is it Elon Musk? We've got the falling out between Musk and Trump here, which is bringing an ending, moving on, karma, and poor choices. I think it's a combo of Musk and Trump, but the falling out between the two of them is, oh, my mother's crystals, holding them down in the wind. Falling out between the two of them. Okay, let's have a look, see where this goes. On the bottom, we've got significant ending, new beginning, but emotional disappointment and walking away. At the foundation, wounded and in retreat. This is the energy stewing in at the moment. In the past, we've got the Fool. It's just foolishness in the past, or it could simply be the new beginning with the offer. Planning this reading is my be careful what you wish for. The Nine of Cups, because you've got the little, don't know if you can see it up there, the little rat in the rafters pooping into the cup. Full illumination of something coming up soon. We've got financial manipulation or voter manipulation. Externally, internally, we've got Russia. Wheel of Fortune turning. Him in his gilded cage luxury. Manifestation, or is it manipulation? And disappointed in the outcome. We've got overseas, the plan coming from overseas, and then we've got the legals, harsh truth coming forward, Homeland Security. He's going to get caught up in this election manipulation, is what I'm getting there. But I'm also getting a feeling that he's going to, it's not going to work out for him. Just a couple of cards. I know Gaetz is all about Gaetz, but is Gaetz's career in inverted commas with OAN, be careful what you wish for, big falling out, is information's coming forward, Is his new job at OAN going to be over when Trump goes down? I'm not saying if, I'm saying when. So information coming forward. Dark money. Agreements that were made. Strength. Strength of the agreements that were made, and then again information coming out. And on the top we've got Biden. Be careful what you wish for. Downfall. As desperately try to hang on. Volatile information coming forward about contracts and agreements and moral, ethical, financial corruption secrets coming to the surface about the election. Yeah, I'm just going to say, I don't think, I think it might be a very short-lived career for him, because every time I read, I just don't get Trump being in the Oval Office, and I just think it's going to be really quite explosive when it happens. I can't say what what my cards and what my guides are not telling me. Um, I know other readers are warning and about, what it's going and reading about what it's going to be like when Trump gets in, but I just never get it. I just never get it, and I'm just feeling that once Trump goes down, OAN, Gaetz, Tucker, they're all going. Anyhow, I'm going to leave it there. I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Christmas here, but we're having a very quiet one. I'll pop in with a special Christmas message. Yeah, aside from the rest of the stuff, let's just see how it plays. Now, for those that aren't in the US, I do apologise that I'm being very US-centric at the moment. It's very much because the whole of democracy around the world is pivoting on what happens in the next 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks. Goodness me. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.